To get gears, you will first have to obtain gear components from the factory. These gear components will then be used to craft the required gears. The rarity of the gear depends on the gear component used. The amethyst component gives the lowest rarity, gray gear. Therium gives blue gear, crystin gives purple, and finally, Zyronite components give gold gear. Gears are divided into armor, gloves, and kit pieces. Each character can equip 1 armor, 1 glove, and 2 kit pieces. All characters have 4 main attributes: strength, agility, intellect, and will. A primary and secondary attribute will be chosen from among these 4 attributes. Increasing these chosen attributes will buff the character's attack. Most gear pieces will have 2 substats, which will be either strength, agility, intellect, or will. The other substats can be crit rate, elemental damage bonus, arts intensity, ER, or a buff to a particular attack. Next up are gear sets. Equipping 3 gears from the same set will activate the gear set effect. An important thing to note is that the gear set effects available for gold gears are not the same as those available for the lower rarity gears. Gray gears have only 2 sets. These sets just increase HP and attack. The set effects for blue and purple gears get better. These sets will provide stats like damage buffs, damage reduction, and ultimate gain efficiency. As higher rarity gears are obtained, better gear sets will be unlocked. The set effects obtained by unlocking gold gears will be the final goal. The first set effect available for gold gears is Hot Work. This set buffs heat and nature damage. So this set will work well with heat or nature DPS characters. This will also be the best gear set for Levitain. The security set increases crit rate. Unlike other gacha games, crit rate is not that important in Endfield. Yuan is the only character to need the crit rate stat, so she will be the sole user of this gear set. Pulsar is pretty similar to Levitain's set. To use this set, characters should inflict either electrification or solidification. Perlica's combo and Arknights ultimate can apply electrification. Alesh can apply solidification by consuming stacks of cryo infliction as well. So this set can be used by the 3 of them. However, Arknight and Alesh are also vanguards who excel at restoring SP. So the 2 of them can also opt for the Frontiers set. This set reduces the combo skill cooldown and provides a team-wide damage buff. The next set is the Eternal Zyronite. This set is suitable for supports. Zahi amplifies both cryo and nature damage, while Ardelia and Gilberta apply art susceptibility. So the Eternal Zyronite will be Zahi's best set. But Ardelia and Gilberta have an alternative option of going with the Link set. The Link set focuses on increased healing and damage reduction. Since Ardelia and Gilberta can also provide healing, they can either go with more healing or deal more damage with the team-wide attack buff. Since Snowshine and Ember can also grant protection, they must also choose between Eternal Zyronite and Lynx. Personally, I would put Ardelia and Gilberta on the Eternal Zyronite. Snowshine and Ember would be on Lynx. The Type 50 set buffs the wearer's combo skill for every skill used. This is suitable for characters like Depan and Pog. In a physical team, vulnerable stacks will be first applied on the enemy. Then these stacks will be consumed to deal massive damage. In most cases, these vulnerable stacks are applied and consumed through the character's skill. So, Depan and Pog's combo skills can use this set. The opposite of the Type 50 is the Bone Crucia. This set provides a skill buff for using a combo skill. Aviana can use this set. Her combo throws Thunder Lances at enemies. Her skill pulls back those thrown Thunder Lances towards herself, dealing huge damage. Ether Tech is a set for physical characters like Li Feng, who apply vulnerable stacks on enemies. Apart from the physical damage bonus this set provides, Li Feng can also apply physical susceptibility on enemies. Swordmancer is another physical set, which helps deal more physical damage and stagger. This set can be used by Endman. The last gear set will be Tide Surge, which can be used by Last Right. This set will buff Art's damage, which is useful for her. Now let's talk about dual builds. There are a few characters in the game, like Ember, who can be built in 2 different ways. Strength is Ember's primary attribute, and Will is her secondary attribute. When building any character, you want to prioritize their primary attribute as it provides a much better increase in attack. However, Ember's healing scales with her secondary attribute, Will. So with Ember, you can either sacrifice a bit of attack for more healing or go all in on attack for more damage. It's the same with Akakuri as well. Her talent provides additional SP recovery that scales with her secondary attribute. So you have the choice of building Akakuri to deal more damage or restore more SP. Finally, we have Gear Artificing. This is where the gear stats are further leveled up. However, Artificing can fail. Failing will not result in the loss of the gear piece. Instead, The resources spent on artificing will be lost.